Get on your bikes and ride. Much Ado by Katrina Bennett. Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. The days were getting shorter. The propensity for precipitation to fall from the sky was increasing, and that golden orb in the sky was proving as elusive as an honest politician on election day. This unpleasant slide towards winter was not deterring the early morning, mid-morning, lunchtime, early afternoon, and after-work prancing of dachshunds, lolloping golden retrievers, and aggressively lunging indistinguishable little fluffy white things with pointy teeth. It was time to find a new way to ride from home to wherever I was planning on going without taking my life into my own hands by using the road or almost any path along the river. Not entirely practical, not 100% impossible, and who doesn't love a completely useless and unnecessary challenge? As is my wont, I shall always drag other unsuspecting characters into my pointless adventures, and this would prove to be no exception. Someone somewhere had given me some secret intel on a nice little track. Alarm bells should have gone off when we had to go through the first gate, or the second, or by the third, when it was no longer a gate but an electric fence, thus requiring a delicate balancing act of one person high jumping over, getting the bikes past to them, and then the other two pole vaulting the fiendish humming beast to join them with the grace of a South African springbok. Or at least that's what it looked like in my head. After a few more amped fences, inquisitive cows, some stray sheep, a wild-eyed horse, it finally dawned on me that I may have been misinformed on the accessibility and possibly the not-so-public ownership of this supposed track. Intuitive thoughts fast became intrusive and were confirmed when I was unexpectedly tapped on the shoulder, not by the terrifying, encroaching farm animals, but by a most unhappy, pseudo-farmeresque looking lady. Quickly assessing the situation, I deemed that no silver-tongued explanation was going to get me out of this predicament. Beaming pearly whites and exemplary manners that would make the headmistress of a Swiss finishing school blush ensured we weren't shot on sight. Not 500 metres away, I could see traffic snaking its way along a Warrandyte road. Politely inquiring how best we should achieve our goal of reaching this enviable piece of tarmac, for to retrace our steps would only have us traipsing a far greater distance through their disputed territory, she wordlessly pointed to a side fence. I got the picture pretty quick smart. Excellent. On to someone else's land that we knew for a fact was private property. Just another teeny tiny little question, if I may. This fence looks very different. Is it electrified? Stony Face gave nothing away. Slipping between the fence rails, all seemed well. As my bike got passed over to me and my pedal hit the top rail, not so well. Zzzt, can confirm, definitely got a live one here. More careful with the next two bikes. Time for my two partners in crime to shimmy through the fence. Turns out they may be more well-endowed than myself. Friend one makes it halfway through before getting wedged. I'm laughing so hard that when I bend down to help pull her through, I've been zapped again. But out she pops as the fence gives birth to her, leaving her lying prone on the ground like a startled newborn baby. Time for friend two. Sophie's choice. In front, the nipple-wrenching fence of doom. Behind, an over-friendly horse snuffling away at her personal space. Bravely she enters the fence, and having not learnt on the previous two occasions, I lean in to assist and oh, for fuck's sake. Twitching away, I extricate her. And that is how three girls, with 4 intact mammary glands between them, ride off into the watery midday sun, darting from tree to tree in an attempt to make it across the final 2 paddocks to the safety of a main road and onto the river trail just in time for the peak lunchtime crowd. You say private, I say public. You say bark, I say bite. All I want to do is, I want to ride my bike.